Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at Jean-Luc...
This is Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know. Okay. So anyway, we're going to... He's behind me, isn't he? You know, I kind of wondered if I ever get to use him or not. So, today we are going to be taking a look at a Captain Picard action figure. Specifically, the Mego one. Now, Megos. I have been a fan of Megos for a very, very long time. And I was so glad when they came back. I have been buying Megos for... since around 2005, 2006, I guess. I was first introduced to Megos in the pages of Toy Fair magazine. They used them in Twisted Mego Theater, and that's what inspired me to do my own webcomic using action figures, which you can see at hedgehoggames.com. So, at the time, I snatched up several action figures, several of the Mego action figures on eBay, and then started buying the occasional bits and pieces here and there so I could make customs of my own. I've made a lot of heads, but not a whole lot of completed figures, unfortunately, although I do have a couple. One of which we'll look at today, in fact, just as a comparison. So, Captain Picard, here in his box. Now, unfortunately, when Mego originally ran, I was not yet to the point of collecting action figures as far as age goes. So I didn't have any of them originally. But once I started buying them, I lamented that they didn't have action figures on the market at the time like that were so posable. And now they've made a comeback, and I couldn't be more thrilled. So today, we're going to be looking at Picard. As far as the packaging goes, give you a look at the back there. It's got Data and Q on it. It's a very, very nice package. All of the Star Trek ones have this kind of motif at the top going. So far, I've bought a few of the other ones, or been given a few of the other ones as gifts. My wife got me Q for Christmas, and that was wonderful. I loved that. Let's see. From what I can see inside it, the costume looks great. They made the phaser completely black, which is fine, I guess. I mean, in the show they were gray. I don't see why they didn't make it gray, but that's all right. Now, the likeness. Well, let's unbox her and open her up, and then we'll take a look at it. How about that? All right. So here we go, Captain Picard. Let's get out the old X-Acto knife. And this one's a blister pack, so this is a little more intense as far as opening than, say, a Lego box, which only has tape. So, I remember in the DuckTales action figure review, I remember mentioning that I needed to get new blades. Want to guess what I have not yet done? Not yet gotten the new blades. It's okay though. That's fine. It's not a big deal. It's actually separated here. There we go. Alright, there. Now a lovely card here. Now, okay, I'm going to go ahead and read the text on the back here in case you're unfamiliar with the story of Mego. There's a great bit about it in the, I believe it was the either the Star Wars or the Star Trek, I think it was the Star Trek Toys bit in the Netflix show The Toys That Made Us. So that was informative. On the back here it says, Marty Abrams, aka the father of the action figure, has relaunched these figures in response to overwhelming demand. Mego, pronounced Mego, Corp, was started by his father, David Abrams, in 1954 and named by his younger brother, Howard, who would say Mego 2. Howard later became the head of sales for the company. Mego Corp sold over 20 million of its now standard 8-inch action heroes worldwide, and Mego Corporation is proud to take over that fine heritage today. Like I said, I'm thrilled. I am thrilled. Now, let's see, is he... Oh, he's not rubber banded in or anything. Good. Okay. Let's see, does this just come out? That is rubber banded in. Okay. The rubber band there off. All right, so we have the phaser. That doesn't get too blurry. All right, let's have a look-see here. The phaser is a pretty decent sculpt of it. It's got all the buttons. It looks pretty show accurate. Again, I think it could have been gray, but what have you. Let's see. So let's see these. It's like the original. The boots are just part of the leg. Okay, that's the original. When I say the original, I mean the Star Trek Megos that were out in the 70s and 80s, or whenever they stopped making them. So, like all Megos, Picard has all the same points of articulation. Wrist, shoulder, elbow, neck, mid-chest, hip, knee, and not ankle, just knee. Okay. So, there you go. Now, the lightness, it's not bad. Not bad. Looks more like Captain Picard from the side, really, than it does the front. But it's not overall that bad. And Mego likenesses, they have a history of not being entirely accurate. And I think that's kind of part of their charm, really. Because, frankly, when they were out, toys didn't look at all like the actors who portrayed them if they were movie or TV based. For example, if you look at some of the original Kenner Star Wars toys, especially the first set, I mean, brilliant, wonderful toys, especially for the time, but they didn't look like Harrison Ford or Mark Hamill. And much like that, the Mego Captain Kirk doesn't bear a massive resemblance to William Shatner. Looks a little like him, maybe, but, not a ton. But overall, I would say it's a pretty decent figure. And of course, you've got the clothes are, actual cloth clothes, and that's nice. So overall, I would give this action figure a 4 out of 5. It's quite a good figure. It's posable and whatnot. I didn't check. Let's see if the phaser actually will fit in his hand, shall we? Okay. It's a bit of a fight. Okay, well, he can hold the phaser, but not actually aim it at anything. But it is a Mego, and I'm still going to give it 4 out of 5 because I love Megos. And in the case of these figures, I don't really buy them for the accessories. I buy them just, because they're fun. Now, what I was going to show you. Now, I picked this up, assembled this, really, for the Hedgehog Games website, for various webcomics and whatnot. And unfortunately, I couldn't find the wheelchair, but I have my custom Mego Professor X that I made. He is a body from Dr. Mego, clothes and shoes, again, from Dr. Mego, and the head is a head that I purchased, unfortunately, from a site that no longer exists. I don't know what happened, if they got into legal trouble for selling too many heads that were likenesses of other people, or too many heads of stuff from, say, Marvel or DC. But they've gone the way of the dodo a very long time ago. Now, the head I picked up was a Patrick Stewart head, and I'll show it to you, is a very good likeness. Now, it was designed originally as a Captain Picard head, so I did have to alter it and remove his hair for it. And of course, I hand painted it myself because it just came as, kind of this peachy colored, off-putting resin that certainly was not any normal, skin tone that anyone has who's, I don't know, healthy. But, so that's that. I could not find his wheel, like I said, I couldn't find his wheelchair. I have misplaced that. But when I originally assembled him, I couldn't find a wheelchair in the proper scale anyway. The closest I got actually was to a little Tykes toy. So he didn't quite fit in it. He's a little bit too big, but it was the closest thing. And it very much was a wheelchair from a toddler toy. But since, I got it for him to be in a humor comic strip, that worked out just fine. Now, as I said, the likenesses aren't bad. And I am sure Captain Picard here will be an excellent addition to Hedgehog Games. So, that's all the Captain and I have for you for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And pretty soon we'll be doing a few more of these. I've got several other new Megos to take a look at, along with several Lego sets that I'm going to be looking at and building. Pretty soon we'll unbox Q and get a good look at him. He is much more elaborate than Picard, so that should be a lot of fun. So, you have a great day.